What we are isn't a state we can leave. I remember going to Eckhart Tolle or listening to a video and feeling like I would go to presence and then I would leave presence, as if presence was a state, or just simply being is a state. But it's what we fundamentally are. So it's not actually a state to keep that we could come and go from. There is an experience of coming and going, but that's just a movement within what we are. The movements are not what we are, but they're taken to be, they're given identity in a way. So I come, I go. But actually, can you see what remains is what's fundamental, and then the movements are appearing within that. So a thought appears within that, an emotion, and that's, but we don't become the emotion. We don't become a thought. They're just thoughts, just emotions. And they don't go when you recognise that you're the fundamental awareness of the thoughts. They still rise and still have potential to dance, but they're just don't have the identity added to them. The sense of a me isn't applied. So you know what you are because you've directly experienced it and noticed it. It's as if you notice what you are, rather than the ever-changing being taken to be who you are, there's a belief added to the ever-changing, as if that narration about what you are is the absolute authority, but it's just functioning of a human being experience. There's something that's fundamental that knows all that functioning. Our true nature is just what's here always. It's just the movements, like thought, feelings, emotions, are personalised. My emotions, my thought. But we can't be a thought about ourselves. We must be something more fundamental. And what is that? What actually are we? So that sense of presence, and when we're just resting as what we are, is what we are. And it's just attention going towards all the ever-changing that gives us an experience that we're the ever-changing. I know I just felt like I was going to being and then I was leaving being. So we don't deny the separate self-experience, but who's having it? That's the key. What's having it? What's aware of the separate self-experience? What knows thoughts? What's looking right now that's not based in a concept or an idea? So if we drop all of that, and that's really what they're doing, when somebody's pointing you home to the truth of your being, their mind's then not operating in thoughts, feelings and emotions. It's just paying attention and noticing where it's being pointed to, and that's already there. It's just now it's revealing itself. It's recognizing itself. It's noticing what doesn't change rather than the ever changing. So maybe presence isn't something we find. Maybe it's what remains when we no longer take the movements to be what we are. I hope this helps. Thanks for watching.